Hi everyone, welcome to One Tarot. Thank you for joining me. What I thought I'd do, I'd like to give you a 6-month overview, an intuitive tarot reading for the next 6 months, starting from May 2020 through until the end of October. I've shuffled the cards and meditated on them for the sign of Aquarius, and these are the cards that have come out. I've also, I'm using my own cards, and I do feel that for the next few months, Aquarius, I do feel there's going to be a lot of new starts for you, new beginnings, and I do feel there's more enthusiasm, more determination about you, more motivation, more self-motivation, and I do feel that you're perhaps going to be wanting to achieve things on a personal level, a lot of you. You've got this a strong focus, I feel, a lot of you, and you've got the determination and the ability to get on and do things, to take action, I feel, for a lot of you, and for the next few months. But definitely new beginnings, new starting of things, and you're going to really focus and have more energy in order to achieve things, a lot of you, I feel. Before I look at the cards, what I'll do, I've got some oracle cards here. These are beautiful, these cards, and I'm going to put them out and see what card I'm drawn to for the sign of Aquarius, and this one here. So we're going to put that on there, and I've also got some other oracle cards here. These are my favourites, and I'm going to give these a shuffle and then pick one of these for you as well. Okay, one's already come out there, so that's the one that needs to be shown to you, and it says Amethyst, transformation, certainty and confidence. So I'll leave that one there. Okay, so I won't look at this until the end, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to focus on the tarot cards, and I've drawn a card for each month, and this second card here is clarification. So we're going to see the first month here, which is May. So this is a lovely energy as you go into May. You're satisfied on an emotional level. You've probably got a lot of happiness around your family in that month. There's reason to celebrate, possibly for some of you, but there's joy on an emotional level. So you're feeling content with who you are, about whatever new things are around. You're feeling very emotionally content. And the next card here is the Hangman. Okay, but also at the same time you are looking at things differently. Perhaps you're viewing things now differently in May, because maybe spending time with your family is allowing you now to look at things differently, from a different perspective. Perhaps there's been limitations, or there's still going to be limitations for you in May. Perhaps there's going to be a suspension of some sort. Maybe there's suspension regarding seeing your family, possibly for some of you. But I do feel you're going to be looking at things from a different perspective. There may be delays, but it's a feeling of being happy and content with what's going on in May. Okay, let's look at the next card. The next card here is June. So June, this is someone that's had a real hard struggle, somebody who's had a lot of responsibility, a lot of challenges, a lot to cope with. But what I feel, whatever these struggle and these challenges are, that this responsibility that you've had, I do feel there'll be a lot of you coming to the end, nearing the end of a restricting time, something that's been very restrictive, possibly, perhaps with these limitations being put on you. But I do feel that in general, you've had a difficult, challenging time, a lot of you, and you're preparing for the end of this challenge in order for you to have an easier time, maybe put some of that responsibility down, the hard work and effort. You've worked hard, and now it's time for a new nearing of a new chapter for a lot of you, I feel. The next card here is the Five of Pentacles. This is a card of feeling lack. So I do feel that perhaps in June there might be feeling not enough finances for some of you. Perhaps a slight feeling of not feeling confident. But I do feel that you will have confidence in general the next 6 months. But this is also feeling that perhaps not feeling a feeling of not being able to do something. So you can manage to do whatever you want to do by looking at things from a different perspective and realizing the struggle's over. You know, you're coming out of this feeling of not being good enough for some of you. The next month, July, let's have a look at July. And that's nice because things are becoming clearer in July. A lot of you will be having more clarity, or perhaps some of you might even now be able to travel across water, some of you. But definitely it's a feeling of moving to better times, a better place, calmer place, and having more clarity where you're heading, and just taking the minimum, just taking what you need with you, letting go of things that no longer serve you, things that you don't need anymore. And this could be just your thoughts, but I do feel that things are moving on and things are becoming more clearer to you, and letting go of things that don't serve you. And there's the Knight of Wands. So this is nice because there's a different energy coming in July. You're more positive, you've got more enthusiasm, and there's a more determination about you. There might be some fire signs around you, Sagittarius, Aries or Leo. Some of you might even be relocating or thinking of relocating, moving somewhere. But it's a nice feeling of more positivity around July for a lot of you, after probably a struggle possibly in the previous month. The next card here, August. This is nice. This is a new phase. You're working your way towards a new chapter in your life, a new phase. Your inner and outer world is changing. Earlier on I said about new beginnings, and perhaps on a personal level you're changing inwardly and outwardly. I do feel there's change for you there. Perhaps some of you are going to be traveling, but definitely things are improving and being more positive. There's someone here, the King of Cups. This could be a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. Perhaps some of you, your emotions are changing as well. You're feeling more intuitive, more generous, more considerate and compassionate regarding others possibly. But also it's a time when you're going to have to display these qualities. Perhaps there's a change connected with you and how you're going to help other people. with your compassion and your caring nature. There could be somebody who's a family man around you. There could be changes in connection with somebody that you know, somebody that who could be one of those water signs, but there's definitely changes for you, a new phase or a new chapter in August for a lot of you. Let's look at September. September, the Empress. So this is nice. So if you have been starting something new, perhaps you've come up with an idea, maybe in September things are going to start growing and you're perhaps going to be nurturing this idea that you've had, and it's going to show signs of harvest, growth, abundance for a lot of you, and perhaps there's some love around as well for some of you. There could be some maybe you could be just giving birth to something creative, an idea that you've had, something that you want to succeed with. Maybe what this change is, you're starting to make things happen possibly then. And the Page of Cups, this is all about fulfilling opportunities. Perhaps there's going to be offers coming your way. It could be connected with some creative project for some of you, or just generally how you feel and what's going to satisfy you. And I do feel that these ideas are perhaps connected with you giving birth to something that you want to grow and develop and have abundance with. There's a sense of appreciation as well around in September. And also I do feel there's perhaps youngsters for some of you, perhaps there's messages regarding younger people, but I do feel there's ideas coming forth. Romance might be offered to some of you. There might be an offer of romance from a Pisces, Cancerian, or a Scorpio. But I do feel that you've got lots of ideas, and it's all perhaps a lot of you because of this creative project that you're starting. And the next card here, wow, it's nice. And that's October. So by the end of October, there's a feeling of achieving something, feeling really satisfied of what you've achieved, perhaps on a personal level, or as well as a family, happiness with your family, whatever's been achieved with your family happiness. But also I do feel there's more confidence. You're going to be feeling very confident, because whatever you've achieved, there's joy and there's happiness. Could be travel for some of you in October, but it's a feeling of feeling very satisfied. And the card here is the Six of Pentacles. So this is all about helping others, getting the balance right with your finances, but giving, helping others, giving of yourself, perhaps achieving something with helping others for a lot of you. Perhaps you've been trying to get the balance right with your finances, and by the end of October you're achieving what it is you want to achieve. But this is a card of caring and considering others. So weighing up the balance, getting the balance right with helping others and thinking of yourself for your own personal satisfaction as well. I'm going to look at this final card here, and it says strength. So number 44. So I'm going to read the affirmation for that card, 44. And and it says, your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power. The strength to accomplish even the most daunting task is yours at this time. You can connect with the channel and the power of the universe. The strength card indicates that your ideas are being tested and refined, and your relationships are being deepened. No matter what happens, nothing can move you off the course of evolution. As the potency of your connections becomes more obvious, you're able to harness the creative energies that are available to you. Have courage and dive in, for magic is in the process of finding a form to take. When you remember that real strength comes from a combination of your efforts and reliance on a higher power working through you, all is possible. You can do anything now. So that's nice. And this card here, Amethyst, I'm going to read what it says about that for you. 41. So what the affirmation for this card is: I give thanks for the transformation and healing that has taken place. I move through life with gratitude. I move through life with certainty. I move through life with confidence. I achieve my goals. What I focus on, I create. A profound transformation is taking place in your life. After much soul searching, you are now back in control. A new you is emerging, poised and with a renewed sense of confidence. You can move forward with certainty. The past is now behind you. The hard work has been done. All you have to do is decide what it is that you truly want. All is now possible. Listen to your heart and don't settle for second best. Set your course and then go for it. Be certain, be confident, and all is yours for the taking. Blessed be. I hope you've enjoyed that reading, Aquarius. I hope it resonates for some of you. If you want to know what cards I'm using, they'll be in the description box. I want to wish you well, enjoy whatever you're trying to work towards, whatever this transformation means to each and every one of you. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe. I really appreciate all of that. So if you subscribe, then you get to know when I'm putting some more videos on, and I do put monthly videos on, and I also do weekly videos. So thanks again, take care, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.